My name is Rhapsody. Welcome back to Hearthstone Arena. We're gonna play whatever fucking class we want to, in whatever freaking way we want to. Least recently played. Let's go for it. Paladin's the class where I've got my only 12 wins ever. Massive Battle is the most powerful out of those. Consecration is amazing. Seal of Light is okay, but so is Force Tank Max. Force Tank Max is better. There we go. It didn't want to select initially. Take Worgen Infiltrator as a 1-drop that can trade up. Shielded Meteorbot, it's fucking stupidly great. I'll take Solemn Vigil just because the other two aren't inspiring, and after a Muster for Battle, a Solemn Vigil is going to cost like 0. I'll take a Solemn Vigil because the other two weren't amazing, and after Muster for Battle, Solemn Vigil is going to cost like 0. Take a Consecration over a Draconid Crusher. I think Consecration is very important to have in your deck. All of these are pretty bad. Do I want an Annoyatron? It'll set up for a... Yeah, that's fine. I'll take an Annoyatron. That has to be Argent Commander. I'm usually going to be up on my opponent in terms of cards, thanks to the Consecrations and the Solemn Vigil. So, yeah, the best is the card that I can actually use. Hungry Dragon's completely fine. I'll likely be able to kill it on the turn that I do use it. The 1-drop, that is. Sunwalker is fucking amazing, as always. I think we take the Volcanic Drake here. For the same reason we took the Solemn Vigils. All of these are okay. Well, none of them are okay. I'll take the Stranglehold Tucker. There we go. Let's fix what I just said. No Death Rattles? Cool. Spiteful Smith it is, then. Okay, now I'm looking for 2-drops and 3-drops to round out my deck. Ironfur Grizzly is just a bad Raging Worgen. Harvest Golem or Hammer of Wrath? Oh, baby. I need really strong 3-drops. Take the Harvest Golem. Shielded Minibot. It's always Shielded Minibot when we got off with one. All of these are... I guess I take the Darkscale Healer as a bad Yeti. Especially with the heal effect as well. It's fine. Mind Control Tech is completely okay. Might be able to seal an opponent's minion. All of these are pretty bad, so I'll take a Seal of Light for removal. All of these are pretty bad. Do I want to take a Gilban Stalker? Or a Wolf Rider? I don't want Noble Sacrifice. I'll take Gilban Stalker. It's my 2-drop. How many 2-drops do I have? Okay. How many early plays do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not that many. All of these are really bad. I'll just take the Argent Squire. Hopefully I get something to make the Argent Squire more powerful. Force Tank Max for late game. It's either Silverhand Knight or Amani. I can't take another Solemn Vigil. It's not powerful enough. To take 3 of, at least. The thing is, I've got really low damage ones. Like, I have no 3/2s, right? So... Amani Berserker is okay, but I want a 3/2 to fill my 2-drop slot, so I'll take a Silverhand Knight here. I'm really hoping on a 3/2 at some point. Clockwork Goblin, Clockwork Gnome, just because I can play it earlier. Hammer of Wrath, because I need specific removal. Really? Or I could get another Consecrate. I'll take Consecrate because I might lose the early game, so I'll need to catch up on board. This will help me catch up on board as well, so I'll take a Stormwind Knight. Ogre Brute is amazing 3-drop. It's just so powerful. Another Master for Battle. We didn't get any swords. Main problem. Also, our 4-drop slot is very reactive. So we're gonna need to play like 2/2s on that. Oh, great. See, the slots I spike on are 3 and 5, whereas the ones I want to spike on are the 2 and 4. So, not amazing. If we can cheat out early Solemn Vigils and early... Volcanic Drakes via our Master of Battle, we're going to be in an amazing position. Especially if we can have a free Solemn Vigil into a drawing a free Solemn Vigil into a Volcanic Drake that's free as well. Oh, the value. That would need to be, like, you know... Master for Battle trades into Master for Battle. And even then, I'd probably use my weapon to kill one of them, so I'd only end up with 5. So the Solemn Vigils would be free, but the Volcanic Drake would cost 1. Regardless, I quite like it so far. We're gonna have problems with our 2-drop slot if our opponent plays anything worthwhile, however.
I will fight with honor.
I'll keep a 2 and a 2. So Shielded Minibot is amazing against 3-2s, and I guess it's a card against 2-3s. Yeah, that's correct. My opponent can't really run like strong removal against that, so I don't need to worry. I could have played Gilbin Stalker instead, but there's no significant reason why I'd want to do that. This just means if my opponent only has 3-2s as their 2-drops, we just destroy them. Oh, tap? You can't afford to do that, buddy. I've got a curve. Well, there's all of my late game in hands. Both of my 8-drops, one of my only 6-drops. That's unlucky. Okay. I'll have 2 2-2s on the field after that.
Weapon ready.
Realistically, against Hellfire, like, using that as a setup for Hellfire, all it did was remove the Divine Shield for a minion. I'll still have a 2-1 on the field after Hellfire, though.
The light compels you.
Okay. I don't want to slow down. My opponent clearly doesn't have board clear.
Mental dislocation. Weapon ready.
And if my opponent doesn't have board clear on turn 4, which is their Hellfire board clear, they're not gonna have board clear until turn 8. That's rough. I get to leave my board with a... Silverhand Knight is way better in this position. Cool.
Ready, sir.
Who are you?
So I attack with this and this, and then remove the 2-1 with the... Sorry, the 1-2 with the 2-1. What is now a 2-1 at the very least. Oof. My brain, just, not good. Hang on, let's turn the music of the game down and take a sip of our power juice. Which at this point is the dregs of what used to be a nice drink.
Truth is my shield.
Trade, hit. Trade, and we'll have 2 4/4s. Yeah, I'm gonna hold off. I can be passive right now. Unless my opponent has Siphon Soul, I don't really pay for this too hard. Okay. I guess I lose a little bit of value on the Sunwalker, but that's not that bad.
Join or die, or both.
Now I want Hammer of Wrath from the top deck. Muster for battle. Very close. Or, actually, not at all. Actually, it's completely fine. This... No, is it? I want to develop a Stranglethorn Tiger. Yeah. That's the correct way to do it.
For duty.
Justice shall prevail.
Weapon ready.
Heal.
With our opponent card. The other way to do it would have been use the weapon to remove the rest of the 6-3, saving a 2-1. But then the 2-2 still has to go into there. So I save a 2-1, but I don't get to develop a Stranglethorn Tiger. I'm not sure that's an even trade. In fact, I'm certain it isn't. It's completely okay for me.
Reporting for duty.
Cool. Attack.
For justice.
Attack. Means this only gets buffed once. Attack that there. I could do Solemn Vigil Reinforce. No, Darkscale Healer. I want to heal these guys out of normal removal range. Plus, I'll probably get a free Solemn Vigil next turn if my opponent plays anything worth playing. except for health. Huh, goodbye weapon. I don't think I trade down. I think my opponent needs to trade into me. I think my opponent's gonna have real trouble removing all of my stuff and then the 7/7.
I am the blade of the goddess.
Okay. So you still die, thanks to the Argent Commander that you don't know about?
Shields up!
Now you're fine. Get to remove that very efficiently, though. Yeah, you trade. You really do need to trade right now. And the 3-2 into the 4-2. Yes. There you go. Draw 2 damage, win the game? Oh, Solemn Vigil. I feel like this might be the start of the Solemn Vigils clogging my hand. Muster for battle. Oh god. Double Muster for battle, double Solemn Vigil. I like it. I like it. I like how the deck is going out. I don't like not having Truce of a Champion though. That's a real kick in the gut. I don't like not having any solid independent 4-drops. Like, I need my Consecration to hit a field, otherwise it's... I mean, like, I'm not gonna play it. Alternatively, I could just use it for the face. Come on, tap. Tap for lethal.
Well met.
There you are. I'll well met you. I'm gonna turn this to score 1, because I don't think you're gonna win. I've never been wrong about that yet. I've never changed the score and then had to change it back because I was preemptive. Not in 194 episodes.
Well played.
194? Although I've only been running the score, like that thing. I've only been running that thing for probably about 60 episodes. Oh hey, so we did exactly a quarter of beatdown and exactly a third of victories. Cool. That's fine. I think the other one is a Shaman and Warlock, or a Warlock and Priest. Not a Dominance, it's a victory quest. So all of them are for 40 gold. Ugh. That's not enough gold. It really isn't.
Uther versus
Burbs.
Watch your...
Shield of anybody is slightly
I will
less
fight
powerful
with
against a
honor.
rogue, but it's still okay. I have enough 2-drops that I'm gonna mulligan them all. Even the reactive. Cool. Like, these are basically the same in the early game, except for the fact this has 1 less attack. So my ideal turn is my opponent uses Dagger Mastery to remove the dagger here. And they set up for killing it next turn with, I don't know, Deadly Poison, something stupid. And then I annoy a Tron to block them from being able to do that. Ooh, that doesn't seem good. Wow. Nice removal, man. Oh shit, no, now that kills the shield. Oh, well played. Well played.
Well played.
That was really good. Oh, I could Seal of Light in order to save my... In order to shave my Shield of Minibot. Shield of Light.
Weapons ready.
No, I'll do that. The likelihood of my opponent... No, if my opponent had a... Hang on, if they had Fan of Knives, would they have done that instead? 2-1... No, they wouldn't have. That was the correct way to do that. That was really well done by them. Seriously, I'm actually kind of in awe. What are they going to generate next turn? Okay, here's how I've decided, right? Muster for battle puts a 1-1, a 1-1, and a 1-1 on the field. My opponent kills one of the 1-1s. I have a 1-4 weapon, and I have 2 1-1s, right? So I have 3 immediate damage that I can actually use. Whereas, against most 4-drops, I need at least 4 or 5. So it wasn't that important.
Reporting for duty. For justice.
I'll go face. I'm setting up for a cheap Solemn Vigil. But yeah, on this way, through this way, actually, I still have 3 damage. It's Harvest and Light's Justice. If they Fan of Knives, they win the game. Or if they Blade Flurry, actually. Oh, they're gonna Blade Flurry. Fuck. That is the saddest thing of all time.
Well played.
Seal of Light allows me to kill this. Then makes this cost 1 less. It's not enough. I can... No. Wow. All of this is really bad.
For justice.
Seal of Light, kill hero power.
Reporting for duty.
This is atrocious right now. My opponent has had perfect answers for both of the huge setups that I've had. Using cards that should not be used in that fashion, but still. I need to hope that whatever my opponent summons, I can kill with the Argent Commander.
So many options.
Like, there's so few things with 6 mana that are easily killed by an Argent Commander, but I need to hope it's one of them. Okay. Now we're looking pretty good, except for Hungry Dragon. That's fine. Argent Commander does that.
To Northrend. Victory.
I'll save the weapon. Okay, so I actually have a lot of high end. It's not good.
I wield the power. Black.
Huh? No, you have something to kill this, right? You didn't just fucking do that, seriously. No, you have something to kill the Argent. SI7. It's SI7. It's coin SI7 or something. No, they don't have the coin. I have the coin. Wow. Why? Should I fucking Sunwalker instead? No. It's...
Victory.
attack. Then Hungry Dragon. Hopefully I can kill this.
I can fix anything.
No, I couldn't kill it, but I can Solemn Vigil it. Unless my opponent has a mech, that doesn't really matter. Although if they have a Force Tank Max, they get to play it this turn, so that's kind of cool for them. Sunwalker is less powerful against the Rogue because they can pop the shield with the weapon. And my opponent has a freshly charged dagger, so it's not like it's going to be too much of an issue for them to use a weapon charge. It's fine.
Get in there and fight, maggot.
Wow. Huh? What?
This guy's...
Oh, my opponent fucked up last turn. They must have run out of mana to do all of the things they wanted to do. That has to have been it, right?
Truth is my shield.
For
So
justice.
7 attack kill.
Reporting for duty.
I'm very far ahead in terms of card advantage, but, you know, all my opponent needs to do is play a minion and sprint, and then they're pretty much equal with me again. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do.
I wonder.
Huh? Trading both? Wow! Wow! You're not gonna pay a lot for that muffler. Oh, right. Volcanic Drake. Fair enough. Makes sense. My opponent already used their standard attack, though. So. Well, I don't want that Assassin's Blade attacking my face, and I definitely don't want the fucking Volcanic Drake attacking my face. The only way I can prevent that is Consecrate Attack. Actually, that's the correct move.
Let me think.
Well.
The battle for justice.
I can't have that hit me more than once, because then the Assassin's Blade will basically finish me off. As much as I wanted to play Force Tank Max that turn, I would have taken 9 damage to the face. And then my opponent still would have had their board. That's too much. It's too much already. Okay. Hang on. 7, 8. Okay, so I actually get more effective damage on the board this turn by doing all of these.
Protects me.
For honor. For justice.
Which means that I'm in a much better position against single target removal like Assassinate. If I played Force Tank Max and got assassinated, that would have meant that I would eventually lose the race against my opponent's Assassin's Blade here. If my opponent has... Prep the backstab. Well played.
Well played.
Well,
2-0. I'll just finish him easily. God, they had a lot of ways to play around my stuff, but that cheap Solemn Vigil at 1 turn. Yeah, one of the cheap Solemn Vigils was probably really important. Was very important, at least. Yeah. I feel okay about that game. If the opponent played the Blackwing Corruptor correctly, I think I would have lost. Because that would have meant that their Blackwing Corruptor was uncontested on the board, which means that I would have had to develop something to respond to it. And you saw how close I was to dying there at the end. Yeah, another 5 damage and I would have lost. I had 9 health. My opponent had 4 damage weapon and 5 in
I
hand.
will fight with honor.
Sorry, would have had 5 on the board. Damn it. I have to throw all of these back. And also, I'm up against a class where the shielded minibot is not super amazing. It's okay, but it's not amazing. Oh, hey, my opponent's a legendary player. They got legend in constructed. Let's see how they are in arena. Solemn Vigil. Oh no. Something tells me this game is not going to be good. Not drawing into my early game. I need at least a 2-drop into a 3-drop before I can start being a little cocky. I need the offensive 2-drop first. Because if I play this and then my opponent plays a 2-3, then I'm sad. Fine. 3-drop? No. Hello, hello, hello. Hello! Can't even kill that with both of these. I had to consecrate and then attack. Wow, totally not doing it. Oh, whoa. So my opponent gets a ping off this turn, but I need them to slow down because I need the time to take care of this. So they ping this turn, they slow down and have to play a 2-3. Just fine for me. Sorry, I have to play a 2-drop. Oh, which turns out to be a 3-2. Cool. Man, I'm 1 mana off being able to consecrate and then Solemn Vigil. Dang. 1, 2, 3. I'm also 1 mana off being able to Stormwind Knight and then Solemn Vigil. Unless I want to sack one of my minions so that I can Solemn Vigil, which just seems dumb. Stormwind Knight charges there. Attack, attack. No, I think I can wait. I think I can wait, actually. That would be Strength on Tiger. Just do whatever I want. Yeah.
Weapons ready.
I must move quickly. The battle.
Yeah, I'll sack these two so my opponent can't get a ping. There you go. It's fine by me. Cool. That now dies to either Consecrate or Stormwind.
They'll never know what.
Wow. One drop?
I can fix anything.
Consecrate, attack, Solemn Vigil? No. It's gotta be a new, more nuanced solution. Yeah, play it slow. Play it slow is correct. So then that takes out that. This goes way lower. This should have been in the middle just in case of Cone of Cold, actually, so that's completely poor. That should be in the center. If I get punished by Cone of Cold, entirely my fault. Do it. Do it. Do it. Take your mama out on nights. I feel like I Consecrate here. It's attack, attack. Two things die, and then Consecrate, and then it's a free Solemn Vigil. Yeah, I'll do it. I'll do it.
For honor.
Don't call me a coward, I'll fucking do it. Solemn Vigil? Muster for battle. Those are... I was hoping to draw into one of my strong 3 drops. This is much better than I could have imagined. I'll do that. Because an element of this has charge, right? The 1/4 weapon, you might consider it a charge minion. Oh, wow. Please kill it. Fuck! That's appalling. Killing that is so important, though. I'm actually going to freeze it in Hero Power, because I don't want my opponent to be able to clear the board with Flame Strike. So that would be Flame Strike and then attack. Draw a card. This is horrible. 50-50 basically just almost... I think the 50-50 may lose us the game right there. Yep. Opponent just refills their hand for free.
Me smash you.
Duplicate. It's fine. They cost 6 mana, so you can't play 2 on the same turn.
Someone call for the doctor. The battle.
If I play Silverhand Knight, I immediately lose to Flame Strike. What do I do? Silverhand Knight or Master of Battle Hero Power? Master of Battle Hero Power, my opponent Flame Strikes, and then they still can't remove the entire board because I'm left with at least a 5-1. Would they have Flame Struck on the previous board? I don't think so. I think with that Fireball, they would have done exactly what they did before. Silverhand Knight? I will lose to Flame Strike.
I must move quickly. For justice. Reporting for duty.
Okay. If my opponent, like, this still is a threatening board, right? If my opponent flame strikes this board, then this at least gets one more hit in, and I get to develop a Silverhand Knight next turn. And I possibly just race him down. That fucking... Is that from the top deck? If it's Blizzard, by the way, this also loses me the game.
Hurry up! Portals online!
Force Tank Max? It's the first card in your hand, so you've been holding onto it for a very long time, which means it hasn't either... What?! Do we win? Hang on. 11? Yeah, no, we win. Wow.
The battle! The battle! The battle!
Huh, Pyroblast was in there.
For justice!
And well played.
Well played.
Easy as pie. Didn't have Flame Strike, didn't have Blizzard. That's an anomaly, by the way. The fact that that worked out for us is... It's unlikely. Okay. 10 more damage dealt to opponents, and we will have our second quest done. That's 80 gold before we even finish the quest. That's fucking value right there. Call up Trump. We're taking all the value. External to the cards, obviously. I don't think I should have taken 2 Solemn Vigils. But there weren't great choices next to them anyhow, so...
Uther versus
L train.
For Doomhammer.
All aboard the L train.
Fight with honor.
Yeah, that's fine. Depending on whether or not my opponent has a 1-drop, I can decide whether or not to develop the Annoytron. Whereas usually I think it'll just be Clockwork Gnome. Sorry, not Clockwork Gnome. Oh yeah, Clockwork Gnome on turn 1. Wow, Shielded Minibot into Shielded Minibot would be great against anything except for a 2-3.
I hope you like my invention.
Cool, that means Annoytron goes down this turn. That's why I kept the Annoytron rather than just going, oh, I have too many 2s, I'll just move them. This is actually really good if my opponent doesn't clear my board, like if they don't like run in here and then Lightning Storm. Then we're going to be able to get a really powerful Solemn Vigil off. Okay, I want to play Raging Worgen, but it dies to the Power Mace. So instead, I'm going to coin and double shield the Minibot. The worst play for me right now is if my opponent plays a Arcanatron, the 2/5 taunt can't be targeted mech. If they play that and then attack my face, I'm the saddest dude that ever existed. Okay, they totally didn't. That's a free card for me as well.
Weapons
Yep.
ready.
That's correct.
Weapons ready.
Force Tank Max. Cool. Cool. Any of the board clear that my opponent would have had, they would have had available last turn, and they would have had available the turn before. I feel like they would have played it the turn before if they had it. Cool. Well, I have to sacrifice a lot of minions in here. Luckily, I have a Solemn Vigil, so it's not that bad.
Weapons ready.
Draw another Solemn Vigil. No.
The light protects me.
Weapons ready.
Or Volcanic Drake. I think Volcanic Drake would have been playable as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, Volcanic Drake would have cost 2 mana. Oof, harsh. Rocklighter for removal. It's really good for them. We're not in a good way. Correct. I want to develop the Silverhand Knight, but this immediately removes one of those. Which makes it correct.
Weapons ready.
I
And my opponent has also demonstrated that they do not have the ability to do wide board removal. Unless they top deck it, they don't have a Lightning Storm. Man, I hope I get fucking Solemn. Nope. That will cost all of my minions on board. Don't do it.
Squire, attend me.
Ready, sir.
To battle.
You know, I could have attacked with 1 and hero powered. Yeah, that would have been correct. I just wasted the mana that way.
That was a mistake.
By simply not attacking the highest health one, I know that's not Lightning Storm. Because if you attack the highest health one in Lightning Storm, you definitely get it.
X marks the
Up.
spot.
Hoppa!
To battle.
I have to sacrifice 1 so I have room for it. Mind control tech. Take something.
Into dislocator.
Better than nothing.
To
Only
battle.
just. The possibility my opponent removes this and then that goes hog wild is too much.
For justice. To battle. To battle.
Something I can remove.
To battle.
I fight.
I have to do that because the 2-3 kills this and then the Hungry Dragon kills the Silver Hand Knight if I don't. I've also got the ability to bounce my my mind control tech. Bounce, 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 bounce. All my opponent needs to do is develop 2 minions. That doesn't seem likely anymore. Oh, really? No. Rockbiter. Rockbiter and Earthshock here? Huh? No. Lightning Bolt. What? No, you took 1 extra damage than you needed to, but... Honey. You okay? You need some help.
For justice.
You can hit that if you'd like. If my opponent has Hex, I'm a sad dude. If I get Consecration, I'm a happy dude. So, you know.
For justice.
Remove that so I can't remove the Divine Shield. Attack base. Develop another Force Tank Max and Hero Power.
Reporting for duty.
So at most, it looks like with the current board state, they can remove 1 Force Tank Max, attack, attack. But they lose their whole board doing so. That's really good for them. Hex. Yep. Now you can't remove this one though. Which means you lose the game. You needed to remove 1 first before hexing. Oh no, Bloodlust allows you to... Ha ha ha. Uh-huh. Oh no, still not removing this one. Okay. Someone's pushing for lethal.
Slippery.
Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty. For justice.
Okay. Wow me. Lightning Bolt does not do it unless you roll the spell damage totem.
Drag no stupid.
Whoop. Done. Well played. 4-0. And is this the part where I cut? Yeah, this is the part where I cut to a part 2. Excellent. Hey, and we got beat down. So you'll be able to find the link to part 2 in the description down below. Hope to see you there.